excited about this for a long time. So please explain to me what it is.
The Manse is a luxury lodge, and in the winter months they also do a truffle hunting experience. So they'll take us out to hunt truffles tomorrow, which is quite an expensive activity to do, but hey, I've had this bookmarked as an activity for 5 years. If we're here, we might as well.
It's gonna be a nice day, and it's gonna come with dinner tonight, and then breakfast and lunch tomorrow, and the truffle hunting experience. There's a lot of things included in the package. I personally don't know what to expect because I didn't put too much energy into looking through it. I will just enjoy it as it comes.
With enough in our savings and a trip to the neighbouring Gisborne already locked in, we decided to take the opportunity to stay at the Manse. Gary, a born and raised New Zealander who studied food and beverage in the US and worked in 5-star hotels and Michelin-starred restaurants around the world, proposed a new venture to his wife, Titske, a luxurious and intimate stay with 5-star service, right here in his home country of New Zealand. She adored the idea, and the rest is history. Welcome to the Manse.
Kia ora, I'm Gary. Welcome to the Manse.
Hi, sorry, nice to meet you.
That's all right. Here you go.
And so this is the guest wing. So you have the whole guest wing to yourselves.
Wow.
So this is called the Manse because this was built for the Presbyterian minister of the Maraikako station. And this was one of the biggest stations in New Zealand, over 11,000 acres. So the owners of the station, they built a house for the Presbyterian minister, which is this one. That's why it's called the Manse, because Manse is a word for the house of a minister. So this was built in 1910, and it's a real New Zealand villa, so it's all made of native wood. And so this area is mainly farmers and horse breeders and wine growers. So we border on the Gimlet Gravels. So you drove through a wine area.
Yes, yeah.
That's called the Gimlet Gravels.
Right.
The Gimlet Gravels is the old riverbed of the Aotearoa River. So they changed the way the river was going. And so the old bed with all the gravel and stuff, that's what you were driving through. And that produces the very good red wine. Okay, we're going to see the animals. So most of the food that we serve comes from our property. We have cows, we have chickens, we have ducks, we have, well, lamb, but the lamb is in the freezer. And we have pigs, kuni. We also have pigs for eating, also in the freezer. And we also have guinea fowl. This is Margot. Hello, Margot. Hello, darling. So she's a kuni. She knows that she's going to get a treat. Open. Good deal. So kuni is a Maori for fat and round, as you can see. And the story goes that they were brought to New Zealand by Captain Cook. And he brought them from the Pacific Islands. Margot, no. All gone, up. All gone. She's thinking, oh, maybe they got another apple. Good girl. So in New Zealand, kunis are never eaten. They're only kept as pets. They're a bit like dogs. You can train them. We have lots of fruit. We have apples, pears, limes, lemons, oranges, apricots. That's a fig tree. We have feijoas. We have quince. Let me see if there's any eggs. We got 4 eggs.
Is that breakfast tomorrow?
Yes, yeah. Thank you, girls. So 6:30 dinner. And if there's anything you need or you have questions and you don't see us, here's the bell. Don't hesitate to ring us.
After a rest, we were welcomed with pre-dinner drinks and snacks without the drinks. Gary prepared and introduced to us his platter of bites, either grown or raised themselves, or sourced from businesses so local they can shake the hands that made it.
That's a pretty good one.
My concern is they're like, we're not going to serve you too much because we know you don't eat a lot. I'm like, this would probably feed us for an entire dinner, and I don't want to not try any of these because they're just all absolutely very considered.
So here we've got some mushrooms. So they've been marinated in red wine vinegar. This is a Meraki blade blue cheese from down past Christchurch. This is a rainbow trout floral pate. These are little pepperdew peppers out of our garden. This is a tasty cheese, and this is my version, or our version, of the Dutch rollmot. There's some fresh homemade sourdough bread and some crackers. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
For a few minutes, yes. Before we get on the table. Cheers, welcome to the Manse.
Gary joined us for a chat about the Manse, his career and connections to the food we ate, before returning to the kitchen to prepare our meals. Dinner was a 4-course farm-to-table experience. Gary and Dietske lovingly explained each dish and were more than happy to trace each ingredient on the plate to its source, discussing philosophies on raising animals and recounting travel and food experiences.
So in Moose Bush this evening we've got a sourdough crostini baked in the oven with a little bit of olive oil. Then we've got some of the trout pate. Then we've got some turmeric cabbage, which has been marinating for nearly 2 years. We put it in the turmeric, so it's got this lots of probiotic stuff. It's from our garden. Then we've got some Malulabar prawns from Australia, which we just grilled on the grill plate. A little splodge, white splodge in the middle of the prawns is some smoked Kewpie mayonnaise, and then the dressing over the top is pico de gallo.
So good.
This dish was inspired by a guy called Yossam Ottolenghi. So underneath we've got some homemade smoked hummus. Then we've got some pomegranates, we've got some tomatoes, we've got some grilled red peppers from our garden, we've got some jeweled dates, olives from Waiheke Island, and then we've got chicken. It's our chicken thigh. It's been dry marinating all day in sumac, cinnamon, turmeric, smoked paprika, garlic and onion powder, and then we just dried it. Usually I do it on the barbecue, but I'm not going outside tonight, sorry. So I did it on got a smoky flavour, but we did that, and then we hit it with a little dressing of apple cider and beetroot. PS this evening, so everything on the plate came from this property. So we've got some broccolini which we just blanched, Brussels sprouts blanched. We just warmed them back up with a little bit of chicken stock and butter, a little bit of salt and pepper. Yams out of the garden, we roasted it, then we brought it back up to temperature and put a little bit of maple syrup and miso through it. Then the lamb is the first of the new season's lamb. And that's the rump of the lamb. So we pan-seared it, bring it up to temperature, back in the oven at about 54 degrees. And it's the lamb and mint reduction.
So that's an orange and almond cake. It's got oranges from our garden plus a bit of lime from our garden. On the bottom is a coulis of orange and sour cream. And the ice cream is Lewis Road 3 vanilla ice cream. Do you know that ice cream?
Yes.
Did you know that they did this?
Yay! This is meant to be like a before dinner snack because honestly I can't eat anymore.
No,
after
it's
that
not
dinner.
clearly.
That dinner was so good though. Like, it's basically just protein, like a protein, a vegetable, and some sauce on a plate. But it's so good. You know what I mean? Like, the simplest food. When you have ingredients as good as what they grow here in Hawke's Bay, where the soil is good, where the sunshine is good, you don't need much more than that.
I felt like really good home cooked food with the experience
and technique of a well-seasoned chef.
I'm sorry, I couldn't finish the food. I just want to know how much they feed their regular customers. They already fed us smaller size portions because we told them to feed us smaller size portions. And for me, that was already enough to feed the both of us
Together?
I don't even know I'm going to be hungry for tomorrow morning. Well, that was a wonderful time. And it was really nice having a conversation him and learning about his experiences and his thoughts and his very strong passion for ingredients. That's what I felt the love from the most. And like the respect for the ingredients and the animals and the produce and the process that goes around it. Well, we're gonna wind down and we're gonna have a good sleep. And then tomorrow we're gonna wake up not too early and go out truffle hunting before we make our way back home. Lots to look forward to. A beautiful way to end off our 4-day trip by the end of tomorrow.
Yeah, let's have some good rest before. Good morning! It is the last day of our trip to the east coast in New Zealand. We're doing the truffle hunting day, which is the most exciting thing because I've had this bookmarked for 5 years on my list of things that I want to do in New Zealand, and we're finally doing it. Looks like the weather's going to be okay, which is pretty good because the forecast said it was supposed to be raining the entire weekend, but it's not. We're gonna have breakfast first at 8 o'clock, and then we're gonna sit out at 9:15 to go to the little truffle hunting patch, located about half an hour away. Right, let's go. I'm so excited.
Morning. How are you?
Good.
There's a bush of tamarillo and maple syrup, and the smoothie is a super green smoothie. It's got lime and lemon. This is just nuts and seeds. That one is nuts and oats and nuts. The yogurt is natural and sweet and probiotic. The fruit salad is pineapple.
I was gonna wear like a full truffle hunter chic outfit. I was gonna wear this wool jumper and then the wool jacket and then my wool pants. But it's muddy. I'm just wearing jeans because they're easy enough to wash. C'est la vie. It's 9:10. We're about to go truffle hunting. Gotta get there first. Thank you. Truffles are fungi, prized for its unique, earthy, and umami depth of flavor. They are found shallowly buried at the roots of particular trees, and while you can pre-inoculate seedlings with truffle spores, the unpredictable nature of truffles, difficulty of cultivation, and reliance on pigs or dogs to unearth them means they are still a rare commodity and can sell for around $2,500 a kilo. Our truffle hunting experience was a half-hour drive away, located on a truffiere of a friend of Gary's. Tim had no prior truffle growing experience when he purchased around 400 truffle inoculated seedlings 18 years ago and stuck it out through thick and thin to reap the reward of his efforts. To get a truffle hunting experience or to purchase truffles from Tim, you need connections, and we're lucky that truffle fanatic Gary will jump on any chance to take his guests truffle hunting at their request.
Life jacket, he knows we're off. We're into it.
Is there a chance that we won't actually find truffles today? Because it seems
No.
like this year.
No.
The game will be crook if that happens.
Arnold found some truffles on Saturday for us. There could be more today.
You, don't eat the hazelnuts. You.
Arnold is trained to sniff out truffles, pawing at the ground where he finds them in return for a piece of cheese, though he's quite happy to snack on hazelnuts on the ground. According to Gary, truffles smell different to everyone. To us, it smells like oysters, to Tim, sweet corn. We had to go digging for them ourselves, and even though Arnold directed us, I struggled, though I got there in the end. We finished the hunt with 10 grams of black truffles.
There we go.
Wow! Oh my gosh! Nope, the oysters is coming back.
Oysters with a hint of sweet corn.
I've never smelled oysters.
We've just come back from the truffle hunt. Wow, what an experience! Now we're gonna go eat lunch using the truffles that we hunted. I don't know if I'll be hungry enough to eat more.
Really? I'm hungry.
So there's a menu there for you. Have a look.
Oh my.
And there's your sample truffle.
Is that to take home?
Absolutely.
Lunch was another luxurious affair. 5 courses of truffle-infused dishes, from the amuse-bouche to the dessert. The first bite was a sourdough crostini coated in pork fat and topped with lardo and shaved truffle. entremet is Gary's favourite way to eat truffle, scrambled eggs with cream and truffle, and topped with more truffle. Dish number 3 is Hokkaido scallops with porcini and truffle mezzaluna, and doused with an absinthe butter sauce and truffle. Gary prepared the pasta earlier and also added more truffle to the filling. The meat dish was sous vide pork belly with potato truffle foam and braised cabbage and cauliflower, accompanied by a pork and truffle jus. Dessert was a truffle-infused panna cotta with truffle honey and topped with, you guessed it, more truffle shavings. Delicious.
That was our trip to the Manse and to, I guess, to Hawke's Bay in general.
East Coast?
East Coast.
I don't think the timing or the weather could have been better throughout our entire trip.
Yeah. That truffle lunch was 5 courses. That was more than dinner. That is really an unforgettable luxury experience, and I feel like we got more than we paid for.
Yeah, honestly, it sounds really expensive, but you also get very boutique stay at a luxury lodge. You get the 3 meals basically, and you get everything catered for. Like the service here is equivalent to like a 5-star hotel because of how attentive they are and how personalized everything is. I don't think we had enough time. It was enough time for us, but if you're here, that would not have been enough time for someone who wanted to sample just a little bit more of Hawke's Bay. Another dinner, another breakfast,
Another experience.
and especially if you're coming here and you drink wine, which most people do. There are so many wineries that you can stop by. They often have eateries, so you can stop by the restaurant for some lunch or a little taster for a few different wines.
If you're an international tourist with really, really limited days,